And we are live, and we are waiting for Jenny Hoops, and I do not see Jenny Hoops, so I hope you guys hear me. Jenny Hoops is not in the room. Let's bring her out. She is not in. She's muted. Jen, I'm not sure if you hear me or not.
I do. I'm sorry. I was muted.
All right. That's not a good start, but we're back with Let's Go Broncos. And, hey, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this solo or if Jen's going to be quiet. Graham hears me. So what's going on, Graham? Mr. Kirkpatrick saying, let's go and welcome back. And
can you hear me?
Hey, we got a lot to talk about, right? We got a lot to talk about. And there's Pearl. Pearl saying, missed you too, Pearl. Kenny saying he hears us. I'm still waiting for Jen to chime back in. But what is up, Pearl? I know Pearl was fired up for a show. And I don't know. It says you muted my mic. Jen's saying I muted her mic. I don't know how I can mute her mic, but she should be unmuted now.
Can you hear me?
I'm still waiting on Jen coming back.
Can you hear me?
And but listen, we've had 2 weeks now to get over this, talk about it. It says we hear Jen on our side. So let's see. I don't hear Jen. We had issues yesterday. Where have you been, my guy? There's Peter Johnson saying, yeah, what's up, Peter? You know what it was? I'm going to be honest. It was, I was nervous to break the streak. I did not want to break the streak. So, I don't know. I didn't want to end it. Like if I came on and they lost the game, I probably would have, never heard the end of it. So I couldn't do that to myself. I couldn't do that to Bronco country, but we're back now. We're able to, digest a little bit about what happened.
Can you hear me?
I still don't know why Jody's saying I'm late, but Pearl's saying she hears us. I just do not hear Jen. So I don't know how that's going to work if I can't hear Jen, but whatever it is, it is. And Jen might have to be on the phone with me. She might have to call me and do it that way. But, it's what happens. I guess I use a different computer and that's what happens. But let's dissect about what's going on. There's Pearl saying, hey, I felt that with the shirt I wore too. Yeah. Kurt, I hear Jen on our side. I don't hear Jen. So don't know why. Maybe I can have Jen on my phone. Jen, I might have you just on my phone and doing it that way.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Everybody hears Jen except me. So I don't know what it is. I am using a new computer, so maybe not a new computer, but a different computer. So maybe that's what it is. And there's Graham saying that's a good idea. But Jen, thank you for coming on. It's been we've been out for a while, right?
I was just saying it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But I was saying to our great audience, we have a couple announcements. But now it's 2 weeks to digest this, Jen, right? Like, what we felt, I'll be honest, what I felt 3 weeks ago, I'll be honest with you, I've watched sports my whole life, Jen. Okay. And I've never gone through anything that the high and the low emotion of that Buffalo game. You watched it with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, when that game ends, it's a 4:30 game. So that game went overtime. So into the 8 o'clock hour, 8:15, 8:30. And, you're going to, and you're hosting an AFC championship game in your building. and you just watch Bo Nix just outplay Josh Allen, and you're thinking, listen, I don't care who we beat against tomorrow. It doesn't matter. We're going to blow that team out if it's Houston or New England. And, you know, you're going to the Super Bowl. And I remember I'm upstairs. You were downstairs. I came down. I ate. I went upstairs. I'm not sure I had but maybe I was watching the Knicks were on the big TV, and I had the other NFC game on. And yeah, they're saying we're echoing, so I don't know what the problem is. But
wait, hold on. I had my mic on, so maybe that's why, because they can hear me. So
okay,
is that better?
Yeah. So Jen, and how about now, guys? Am I still echoing now? I'm not sure if I'm echoing now. We'll see if your mic's any better.
Because
you shut your mic.
Yeah,
all right.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, so Jen, an hour after celebrating, I'm sitting upstairs on the couch and always on my phone, and I just happen to see I have the Adam Schefter tweets on, right? And I saw something where it says Bo Nix fractured, and I'm like, what? Like I'm listening to my KOA radio, and I look and I'm like, whoa, what? And I just happen to look, and then it says Bo Nix out for rest of playoffs, and I was just like, I'll be honest, I didn't know, like, what was, and I called you, Jen. I'm like, did you hear this? Yeah. I'm like, Bo Nix is out. And
it was like this. It was like this. Like you said, you're like, on this high, right? Like beating Buffalo, and it was just like, I thought you were kidding.
Yeah.
When you call, because I stayed downstairs after the game, and yeah. I mean, it was crazy.
And you're just like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just went from like the biggest high to like the biggest low of like instant, like, what the F? Like, are you joking? Like,
oh, look, we got Graham saying he moped for 2 days. Pearl saying that she cried. I know, you go from this high, like, it felt, this is great. Graham says it legitimately felt like we lost that game after we won.
Jen, I'm not gonna lie, like, I still feel like that, and it's 3 weeks. Yeah. Like, I don't like, I feel like, what's the word? Like, when you use the word cheated, it's like the refs cheated in the game, right? But like, I feel as a Bronco fan, like, it's like we got cheated. Like, we didn't see what we were supposed to see the following week with our guy, and listen, everybody that talked trash about him and Bo can't do this, and I'm talking about national people, down 4 points, bing, 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 right, come down, throws it, like, he arrived. He arrived and said, listen, I might be the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And to just have that taken away from us, it hurt. It hurts still. It hurts. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, Jen. Like, it's going to be hard watching this game on Sunday. Why?
Well, oh my God, Kurt, I was just putting up this from Glenn. You feel like blank the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? Like, exactly. Like, you just.
I'm going to be real with this. Like, listen, if Bo Nix plays, we beat New England by 20. I don't even care what the snow. You beat that team by 21 points. They stink. And Drake, I don't ever want to hear Drake May in the situation. Drake May was doing this in the AFC Championship game. He wanted no part of that game. None. So that conversation's done. Bo Nix, Drake May, done. Don't even bring that up. I'll break this microphone. That's conversation's over. But honestly, with Bo Nix, we beat Seattle. And that injury, and listen, it's an injury. We can't cry about it. It happens, but we would be hosting a championship trophy this Sunday without a doubt in my mind. And that part sucks.
It's really interesting to, hear your Broncos, you have your fellow Broncos fans, commiserating, and feeling how they felt. Kurt, imagine how Bo Nix was.
Oh my God. Just miserable. Like, think about it. Like, what got taken away from him. And, But you know what though? Like the hunger's, you know what I like about it? Now, all the cards are in. All the cards are in now because you were this close. You were this close. And you were this close with a lot of things missing, Jen. But you know what? That's not going to start. That's not going to start missing income free agent time because we're going shopping. And we're going shopping and we're not playing any more games. Jen, real quick before you get to a couple of things. Terrell Davis was at the Super Bowl the other day and you know, down at the Super Bowl, whatever, Radio Row, and they asked him about his running game. I don't know if I sent you. I think I sent you the video. I don't know if you saw it. And he just said, "No, we need two guys. We need two guys. Not even one. We need two." And he said, "Legit guys." He said, "We don't have time to develop. We don't have. There's no. We don't develop.
Yeah.
We can't. Well, you can't. There's no more. That word is not with the Denver Broncos for 2026. There's no more develop. We're not developing anything. We shouldn't. We don't care. We develop at the practice field. But anybody that's going to be on that field, there's no more develop. This now is go time. This is go time. This is Super Bowl time. We have, I mean, I'm going to go 2 legit years of, listen, all in, every penny you got, draft pick, everything you got for 2 years. Build this, put the most talent around this team. I mean, go get one, go get two receivers. We have to go get two running backs. We need another. We cannot play games anymore. We can't have conversations. I don't ever want to hear it costs. Nothing costs too much now. Pick your running back. You want Brees Hall? Go pay him. I don't care what it is. If you want it to, go ahead. Okay.
A few comments on this here. Pearl saying that they have the money.
Yes, they do.
Also,
Yep.
Right. And Graham saying, I keep hearing people saying this could have been our only shot. He's like, but I disagree.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. No, I'm with you on that, Graham. But now there's nothing, Jen, that's too high. Nothing. You want, like he said, hey, Glenn's just saying Justin Jefferson. He's available. Go get. I don't care what it costs for Justin Jefferson. I don't care. What do you want? You want 3 first? Go get. Take him. I don't care. And nothing. And nobody should care. Because this now is only about a Super Bowl. Anything less than raising a Super Bowl next year is an absolute failure. Absolute failure. We could be 17-0 and not win a Super Bowl. It's a failure. That's all it's about now. That's how good we are. That's how good our quarterback is. That's how good our head coach is. That's how good our defense is. We got our defensive coordinator back. We got the whole defense coming back. There's no more. This is it. And it can't be, well, I wanted Brees Hall, but don't care what Brees Hall wants. What he wants, pay him. If you want Brees Hall, go get Brees Hall. If you want Travis Etienne, go get Travis Etienne. If you want Pickens, go sign Pickens. That's it. Whoever you want, you go get. And that's what it comes down to, Jen. You agree with me or no?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, we've had this conversation before. Yeah, 100%. You, because of that, I mean, everything is aligning to allow you to do it. You need somebody, or like you said, 2 people who are already established as stars to bring on board.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Stars. Yeah. Brees Hall, star, get him. ATN, get him. Pickens, get him. We need a tight end. We need another. We need them. We need them. That's it. And you know what? With Jen, I think the great thing, and Garrett Bowles said this, the great thing is, like Bowles said, so many people want to come to Denver now, like because of the quarterback, because of the coach, because of the organization, like of how they take care of, like we're a hot commodity now. We are this is going to remind me of, Jen, when the Broncos lost in 2014. Okay. And Elway just said, forget it. And he just went out. Emmanuel Sanders, Talib, Ward, Ware. He was just bang, 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 bang. Bring them in. And that's what this is going to be this year. That's what this has to be. It's, it's not about hard feelings. It's not about something. Keith brought a question up about Stidham. Listen, no hard feelings against Stidham. But Jen, let me ask you something. You saw Stidham. Do you have confidence if, God forbid, Bo Nix in the playoffs got beat got hurt next year, that Stidham can win a playoff game?
Oh, wait, hang on, because I want to I'm going to get to that because that's a great segue because Keith Brugman saying he finally agrees with you. I think that's just hysterical there. And then Keith had a question about Stidham. So I do want to get to that, and that'd be a great segue to that. Do I think Stidham could win okay, ready? In fairness to Stidham, okay, I don't, you and I talked about this too. I had a little more confidence in him going in than what he showed, I'm going to say. But you had weather, right? And yes, I know both teams played in the weather, but when was the last time Jarrett Stidham played in an actual football game that wasn't a preseason game?
Right.
And a lot of these other backup quarterbacks that came in to save the day when, starting quarterbacks went down and made this Super Bowl run had regular season games under their belt. Stidham went in cold turkey in a huge game. So do I have confidence in him in a playoff game? I probably have a little more confidence than you thought I would say I did. If that makes sense.
But you see, again, listen, he was in not a great situation. Let's be totally realistic. Like, just to get thrown out there, AFC Championship game. But here's the thing.
I threw up Keith's question there for you.
Right. Here's the question. We told him, just don't do anything stupid. You know what he did?
Right. Yeah,
something stupid. Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I can't risk. You know what? I need some, listen, Joe Flacco is available. You want to be a backup? Go get Joe Flacco. Go get Jimmy Garoppolo. Go get Tyrod Taylor. They're not going to start, but you know what? I need the best backup I can get, because if I'm in this situation, I need the best guy there to get it done. He didn't get it done. He made mistake after mistake after mistake.
But Kurt, Bo Nix made mistakes too, like in the beginning of the season.
Yes.
Right? So that was, unfortunately, the AFC Championship game was Jarrett Stidham's beginning of the season. It's an unfortunate time for him to have to work through mistakes.
Right.
Just in fairness to him.
No. It is, Jen. It is. Listen to me. It's a situation that honestly no one's ever been. You know, like people say Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl. Yeah, but Jeff Hostetler had a couple games, right? Nick Foles had a couple games, right? The thing that bothered me though is just, like the fumble of the ball. Like that's like that. Just don't do that. Like, come on. You're not a rookie. Throw it away. You gave them 7 points. Think about it. If we don't fumble, we don't lose that game. Like, that's the part. Like, just don't do anything stupid. And he did something stupid. So I'm going to upgrade that position. I'm going to try to upgrade that position. Now, if I can't get a Tyrod Taylor or Joe Flacco, listen, then, hey, I'm going to take him over Sam Ellinger, but I'm going to see, because listen, would you rather have Stidham or Flacco in a must-win situation? Jen?
I mean,
I'd rather have Flacco.
I know you're going to say you'd rather have Flacco. I don't know. I haven't seen enough. I'm going to be honest. I was confident with Stidham going in that day. I'm not going to lie. I thought, Pearl made an interesting comment here. She says, but Sean Payton loves him, which do you think he was just blowing smoke to make his team not panic when he said, like, between our quarterback and our backup quarterback, we have two of the best 32. Remember he said that?
Right.
Do you think he truly believes that?
No, I mean, listen, I think there's a part that he believes it, but I also think there's a part that he's, you better make your team believe. I mean, I've been coaching on high school teams where we know, listen, we're playing a team that's 60 points better than us, but hey, we're going to do this and do this. And you got to tell them they got a chance, So, listen, you cannot now like take any gambles. Like again, getting back to this, the wide receiver room, Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant, they cannot be 1, 2, or 3s. That's got to switch. The running back room, McLaughlin and Bidet, they're off the roster. Just I'm sorry, it's not personal, but you cannot get it done. We don't have time to play games. We don't have time to try stuff. You are in a Super Bowl window, just like the Knicks, Jen. We're in a championship window. We're not going to be fiddling around with. We got to listen. This is what we're doing. This is the rotation we're going. We're not going to play 14. We don't have time. We don't have time. So that room's got to change. The tight end room has to change. It's not good enough. If it's not good enough, it's gone. That's it. Gone.
Let me get a couple of comments in here. Pearl saying she's not a fan of Flacco. I know, Pearl, that was the same reason I wasn't really, going for Flacco in that comparison when you asked me Stidham or Flacco. Jody Moncrief, ready? Kurt, rapid fire. Stidham or Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
Yeah. And Glenn is saying no Dobbins killed us.
Yep.
Right?
100.
With Trevor.
Yep.
Kenny's agreeing with you, saying move on from Stidham because he did something stupid.
Yep.
Peter saying he'd call the Colts and see if they want a fourth for Anthony Richardson.
Direct snap to Anthony Richardson. Let him run. He can't throw it.
Yeah. So.
But that's what it is, Jen. You can't play. See, like he's saying Dobbins wouldn't have been any help. See, here's the thing. Let's just go this real quick. Running back. I love Jody. He likes ETN. I love Breece Hall. One of those two. Give me one of those two. I'm going to tell Dobbins, listen, we don't give guys 25 carries. I want Dobbins to come back. You're going to come back as a running back. Harvey's my 3. Draft somebody. It's number 4. So my thing, say it's Breece Hall or ETN 1. Dobbins is my 2. Harvey is my 3. Third down back, scat back. We're going to throw him the ball. And then a little rookie for the practice squad. That's it. No more games. No games. No, we're going to bring no games. 3 pros, 3 guys that listen in a championship game. I can give it to Hall. I can give it to Dobbins. I can give it to Harvey. That room's set. No more games. Then we go on to the wide receiver room. Now we play with that one. Cortland Sutton. Sorry, you're going to be our 2. I'm going to get a 1. I know Jody likes Pickens. Go give me Pickens. Give me A.J. Brown. Give me Justin Jefferson. One of those guys is my 1. Mims is my 3. Sutton's my 2. Okay. We'll fiddle with 4 and 5s. We'll fiddle with that. You know what? I'm still going to get another pro. Remember, we didn't want Shaheed. We didn't want Cooper Kupp. I want a guy like that. I'm not going to play around with guys that drop balls, can't run routes. I'm not playing with that anymore. Let them play it on the practice squad or send them seriously to like the Carolina Panthers or the Jets and let them like run routes and get fake yards. That's what I want. That same thing with the tight end room. I would bring Ingram back, but Ingram, you're going to be part of my 1A group. I'm going to get a Isaiah Likely. I'm going to get a Kyle Pitts. I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. I'm not playing games. No more games. No more Adam Troutmans, Lucas Crowes. Those guys, we cannot have that, Jen. You called it. We need pros, guys that are going to produce right now. There should be no word. What word did I tell you, Jen, is banned next year? Remember?
No, I don't.
Develop. No develop next. There's no develop. Practice squad, we develop. Nobody's developing on this main roster. Nobody. See what Glenn Asher said? Not signing Kupp was putrid. Remember? Remember? Cooper Kupp is done. Cooper Kupp wants money. Watch Cooper Kupp signing him. How about 10 catches, 98 yards and a touchdown? And we running around. And we got Elijah Moore running around. Like that's on. Listen, people did it. People did it their way. Now we're going to do it the right way.
What about Trevor's comment? Go get Jeremiah Love. He has the potential to be the next Bijan Robinson.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. I have no problem doing it. Go up and go get him. Go up and go get him. Again, I don't care. Next year, it takes this year's one, next year's one. Who cares? Who cares? I'll take him. You know what? Wait, no. We can't run on, in all seriousness, we can't run on 4th and 1, right?
Nice little package with him, right?
We can't run on 4th and 1. Run it. I still haven't seen a team stop him. Stop the Saints when he does it. Put him in a gun, direct snap it to him, go get 1 yard. Why not? We got to do everything to win. There's no more. I'm telling. 5th, 6th, 7th. I don't even want those guys on the roster. They're not going to make the roster. Don't even take the picks. Just get rid of them. Get rid of them. You don't need them. You don't need them. This is where we are right now, Jen. This is where we are right now. So you agree with me? We're all in.
Yeah. Yes. Especially at those spots. Yeah. Because you've been saying it since preseason. You don't really have the running backs and the receivers.
And here's the craziness. Yeah. Here's the craziness. How good is Bo Nix? I mean, he's doing it with. I'm not even joking. He's doing it with guys. There's I'm not joking with this with you when I say this, Jen. When I say the majority of our offense this year, there might be 4 guys that were constantly playing on our team that's not on an NFL team next year.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that is a true, when you talk about the greats of the game, football, basketball in particular, right? What makes a player special is not just their abilities, but the ability to make the people around them better.
Yep.
And Bo Nix, brought out the best in a lot of his teammates there.
Yep. Listen, I'm just excited because now I think you're going to see a Sean Payton that's okay. We're not playing with pennies. We went through the Russ cap situation. Rich is asking, yep, we got money. We can get more money. Listen, we got the Penners and the Walton Penners. Again, this is where you finagle the cap. You want to play up money? Here we go. So,
Kurt, I got 2 questions I want to get in here for you.
Okay.
Let's hit up Kenny's first. He said, who would be your first choice to improve the tight end room? And would you trade free agent or draft?
See, that's a good question because, listen, I love Sadiq, right? I think he's going to be a stud, but I'm going to get a free agent. I'm going to get a Pitts and Isaiah Likely. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep Ingram and I'm going to do it, and, again, I want to, the 100% free agent you're going to get a free agent with the running backs because there's a lot of them. You have the money. You don't have to worry about moving anything. Just pay the money. Breece Hall, ETN, bang. Or, well, no, Kenny's saying McBride for me. If I can get Trey McBride, bye-bye number 30, bye-bye a couple more picks, 100%. So,
all right, here's another one. Kurt, do you want Peyton or Webb calling the plays, making the play call?
You know what I want, Jen? And I said it on Broncos Daily, and you're gonna talk about that in a second, Jen. But I want a combination of them. I want both to call the offense. I want it to where I watched something the other day and they were saying how Shanahan and Kubiak used to do it. Shanahan was the head coach. Kubiak was the OC. And Shanahan would kind of, all right, I'm going to script this. Gary, now you're calling it after the first 10 plays. If Shanahan sees something, hey, Gary, let's run this. That's what I want. Does that make any sense to you?
I'm going to say this. It makes sense, but being realistic, do you think Sean Payton is capable of being part of a partnership like that?
I do. I do. Well, I think he had to because, listen, this guy.
So you and Glenn are on the same.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. What was the word because Jen, he had 2 head coaching, he had a legit chance for the Raider job. He had coordinator jobs lined up with the Giants and other teams. And they said Sean Payton, had to fight to keep him, so I do. I think, I think Sean is realizing too, hey, I got to be more of a head coach. Again, the thing is I don't want Sean Payton not, he's a top 3 play caller in the NFL. Let's be realistic. So I don't want him not to, I'm not, here, Davis Webb, you call everything. I want them to work together, right? Maybe one does the red zone, one does the opening script, one does, run.
Roles like that a little more defined, I could see it working. Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, people do it, and I think they could do it. I do.
Pearl just asked the same thing Pearl, I just asked him the same thing. Will his arrogance allow that, right? And someone else is saying Sean Payton is toxic, it'll fall apart. But Kurt, I like this question from Trevor. Are you ready?
Yep.
We've been talking about the offense a lot.
Yep.
And you bash Vance Joseph a lot this season.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what Pearl has to say about this, right?
Yep.
How do you feel about Vance Joseph being back for another season? Peyton letting Jim Leonard go to the Buffalo should say what he thinks of VJ.
I'm going to say this. I think, and again, I don't know this. I mean, I don't think you're ever going to know this, but I think Sean Payton took a lot of, what's the word I want to use? Good. I'm like, the defense loves and spoke very highly of Vance Joseph. Okay. I don't think he wanted to lose Jim Leonard. Right. But, looking back, especially after the AFC Championship game, and listen, that defense came to play. Right. That defense did come to play. They didn't come to play in Buffalo. I'll tell you that. I mean, they didn't punt Buffalo. Right. But getting back to that, the AFC Championship game, I don't think he really could have kind of like scapegoated Vance Joseph, Jen. Like, listen, Sean didn't have a great AFC Championship game. The defense really gave up 3 points, right? I mean, Stidham gave him 7. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think just the defense to keep everybody happy, I think he decided to keep VJ. I think it was a tough decision because I think he loves Jim Leonard. And I think he knows Jim Leonard is going to be a great defensive coordinator, maybe even a head coach someday. So listen, but you know what? Hey, let's run it back again. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I mean, you know what? That defense impressed me in the AFC Championship game. It did.
All right. Speaking of running it back, another great segue into one of Keith's questions. Keith's got him rolling in tonight. He always has good questions.
Yeah.
He says, all right, Kurt, you're stuck with the same position room for one of these groups. Which one do you run it back with? The wide receivers, the running backs, or the tight ends group?
So he's saying I have to keep one the way it is?
You're stuck with one of those. Receivers, running backs, or tight ends?
Tight ends. None of them. But I mean, if I have to tight end, the running back and wide receivers room is so bad. It's just, it's. They
have the ability to make such a bigger impact.
Yeah, it's so bad. I mean, again, our running back room stinks. It absolutely stinks. And you have to get, again, I want Dobbins as my number 2. I want a legit number 1. And the wide receiver room is just, it's bad. When they say people can't get, I mean, nobody gets open. I mean, listen, I can live with Ingram and Troutman, and I can live with that. I want all 3 fixed, but I would, Jen, what about you? Like, how would you answer that?
Tight ends, no doubt.
Tight end. I just, the running back room and receivers, we can't play with these 6th and 7th round draft picks anymore. And you got to go get stars in both of those positions.
You need a guy who's going to make a big play at one of those spots when you need it.
Yep.
Yeah. Kurt, I want to just shift for a moment. I don't know if you mentioned this at the top of the show, and because of our technical difficulties, but some people did mention it, but I did want to mention that you have another Broncos podcast that you have started. You have become, for fanarch.com, the daily voice of the Denver Broncos. You will be having daily content on YouTube through FanArch at Daily Broncos. And I'm just going to drop the link in here if you guys like to listen to Kurt's Broncos, what's the word I'm looking for? Synopsis.
Yeah.
Each day you'll have a about 15-minute little recap, things to look forward to, and that's where you can check it out. So please check it out, subscribe. It's an exciting opportunity. I'm very proud of you, and I want to wish you a lot of luck.
Yeah, thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. I'm excited for it. Again, it's the Talk Broncos every day. They're not live shows, but they're like pre-recorded videos. But yeah, subscribe, like it. It literally just came out yesterday. So you know, it's not, it's, yeah, it's like the show, 2 shows, but it's not even on like the fan arch site. I think they're probably going to do that over the weekend, but they have other teams and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited to do the Broncos. And listen, we're still going to do the Let's Talk Broncos here. Jen, I know you know, we've been sometimes doing it late, but I'm going to keep your butt up to make sure you're back and doing it, you know. And I know sometimes Kenny fills in for you, but I want you to do it. So, you know, we'll make sure you get your little nap and then go, because we love doing the live shows here. And no, but check it out every day. Please, like I said, like, subscribe it. And yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we do a couple topics a day. And, you know, I talked about the Stidham thing today. I talked about, you know, are you concerned about the Bo Nix's, you know, a couple injuries? So yeah, I'm pumped about it. But like I said, we're gonna, you know, we still want to do shows here. So we'll do a little combination.
It's nice. It's a same topic, but a little different twist.
Yeah.
And it's a little shorter snippets, but I love how you don't want to lose that interactiveness, so people can still comment through their YouTube, and you know, you can address them in the following you know, episode.
Yep. So yeah, you leave your comment through there, and then the following like you said, following episode, we'll have that comment. But Jen, I just want to say one thing, Jen, you know, looking back, I mean, what a year, you know, what a year. And you know, how was I during the playoff games, Jen, would you say?
You were okay. You were not as you had your moments. You definitely had your moments of excitement, getting up out of your seat, you know, high stepping around the room, yelling at certain things.
Yeah.
But you know, it wasn't as bad. Honestly, it's still not as bad as a 7-game Knicks series.
Oh no, that just irates me.
Last year, yeah.
You know what it was, but you know what it is, Jen? Because imagine if we imagine like seeing like, I don't know, like Mahomes 7 games in a row. Like that would just drive me crazy. You know, like when I got to see TJ McConnell for 7 games. Right, Halliburton, like it's like, okay, once released, but then also it's like, okay, well, Monday we're back on Wednesday. Like you can't even like relax. Like it's just like, you know, like I'm just thinking about it now, and you know, I'm gonna have to deal with it in a couple of months. Like, but you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jen. Though, like that AFC Championship game, Jen, like it was just, I never felt, I don't know, like it's hard to say it, but like, I felt like even weird, like Bo's not with us, you know, like,
yeah, that wasn't right. Yeah,
it wasn't right. What's up, Patrick? And so that's it. But you know what? Hey, unbelievable run, unbelievable season, Jen. And I am just super, super, super stoked for next year. I mean, this team is going to be so damn good next year. I am so pumped up for it. Listen, we're the favorites in the AFC West. Don't let anybody talk anything to you different. Listen, this team is the best team in the AFC West. They're the best team in the AFC. And again, I'm not going to lie. It is going to be hard watching this game. I'll always say this, watching Super Bowls, Jen, 1996, I had to watch a Packer Patriots Super Bowl where, again, we were the best team. We lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got totally upset. They were second year in their existence, and they upset the Broncos. Broncos were 14-point favorites. And having to watch that Super Bowl was hard. Another one was 2012, where, you know, Joe Flacco throws the miracle, and we get beat in that game. He ties, then we go to overtime, and we were the best team there. And I had to watch, you know, Baltimore win a Super Bowl, right? They won that Super Bowl. We had them they won the Super Bowl. And this was going to be the third, probably toughest one of we should be there. Not only we should be there, but we should have won it. Like, we're better than both of these teams. And like, that's going to be the hardest part. That's going to be the hardest part. And back, I don't know what happened, but
I'm not, it looked like we lost connection.
Okay.
I actually heard something out. I don't know if it's windy here or something might
Okay.
be going on by our house here.
But Jen, I was saying, you know what? We'll get through it as Bronco fans. And you know what? Come Monday morning, listen, there's no more of this. Let's go. All right. So listen, I'm ready to go. Great, Jen. Thank you for coming back. Audience, thank you for coming back. Please check out the other the fan art stuff. And every day I'm going to do some Bronco thing, and we're definitely going to go on here. And Kenny's asking for Bronco Super Bowl moments. But guess what, Jen? I did that on my fan arch.
Listen to the podcast. Yep, go check out Daily Broncos.
Yep, listen to Daily Broncos. Daily. It'll be, I think it goes on like 11:30 Eastern, 11:30. I think they do it 11:30, 12 o'clock. I think 11:30 they'll post the videos up. And Super Bowl memory though, Jen, 32. We said it again. Winning that first Super Bowl, just nothing like winning your first Super Bowl. But Jen, thank you. Glenn wants to talk draft and free agent. Let's go. I'm ready to go and do that. But Jen, thank you so much. I know it's a little late. And how's Bo been? Tell the audience.
He is curled up in his bed by the fireplace with the fireplace on.
Bo did have his jerseys on, Jen, for both playoff games.
He did.
But and Bo will get ready for next year. And you know what? I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Jen, thank you again. Audience, thank you again. And let's go Broncos, baby. Let's go.
All right, thank you for watching.
Have a good one.